we're going to kick off here at Marble Arch at Hyde Park Corner. Let's go. Kirsten, how are you feeling at this point?
A bit disoriented.
Feeling
eager to cross the road.
Is that a political or geographical disorientation, or both?
More geographical.
Oh, we got to wait. Oh, we're early. Does it actually start at 1? Yeah, gather at 12. Start at 1. Maybe a million people, but we should be.
Maybe 10 people.
We should be at the front of that million.
Yeah. Okay.
And we're off. Multilingual Brexit then for you. You went there. Waitrose is the shop of the liberal elite. Don't show me that. Don't show that. Oh no. We're now about halfway down the side of Hyde Park, I'd say. Really against referendums in principle, but now we've started, I think we need to go forward that way probably. The EU is not the cause of Britain's problems by any means. The whole thing has been a massive distraction, displacement activity. Dogs against Brexit.
My kids are half Spanish.
So is that what motivated you to come out on the march?
Yeah, I mean, we've always enjoyed the freedoms of being able to move around Europe, living in other countries and raising our kids here if we want to. And it's a shame to have that taken away for our kids.
No sé, porque queremos que...
Queremos quedarnos aquí.
Muy bien.
I've got 2 young children. I want us to stay part of Europe.
Just because we're kind of sick of it, and
it's a White's Cross, which is the flag of Dorset.
Oh right, yeah. So this is Dorset against Brexit then.
Dorset against Brexit, but I'm the rear guard because they're all up ahead. We had 16 coaches come up this morning from my area.
Ti'n siarad Cymraeg?
Ydw.
O, a ble ti'n dod?
A dwi'n dod o Gaerffili.
A ble ti wedi dod allan ar yr ymdaith heddi?
Wnaethon ni ddod lawr ar y bws bore yma.
Ie, faint ohonoch chi oedd?
Mae y bws yn llawn.
Diolch yn fawr.
Ie, diolch i chi.
Pob hwyl. Ta-ra.
Pob hwyl.
So we're still by Hyde Park, but it could be the march has actually got, the front of the march has got as far as it can go into Parliament Square, so maybe we won't be able to move any further forward. What's this cockerel there on the flag, sir?
It's the flag of Wallonia, so it's the French part of Belgium. And I picked it up at an event in Belgium years ago.
I was going to say, you don't sound like you're from
No,
Belgium.
not even vaguely. But frankly, it's a red cock at a demo, so, you know, it works for me.
This is the Red Dragon Rampant on
The Wyvern.
All right, what is it? Yeah, what is it? Where's it from?
Somerset.
What happens when you take a shortcut? This seems very apt somehow. This is Hyde Park Corner. We've got the Union Jack flying here, so that means the Queen is not actually at home, but will come out for the march.
Cornwall, but I'm half Norwegian and my father lives in Sweden, and my best friend who lives in Spain who's from Romania.
So your European integration personified then in that?
Yeah, so they're all very important to me, and freedom of movement is.
Let's have a people's vote. Let's put it to the people.
I didn't want a Prime Minister who refused to compromise or a government who pandered to extremism.
Now reduced to stockpiling bog roll.
And the problem we face today is that some of my colleagues have stopped listening.
Try and do something that won't necessarily be easy, but definitely will be worth it. Thank you very much.
What we're going to do now is have a huge banner unfurled across the crowd.
We could have two referendums, and as it happens, it may be more sense to have the second referendum after the renegotiation is completed.
The free trade agreement that we will have to come to with the European Union should be one of the easiest in human history.
The day after we vote to leave, we hold all the cards, and we can choose the path that we want.
I hadn't quite understood the full extent of this, but we're particularly reliant on the Dover-Calais crossing.
To repeat, absolutely nobody is talking about threatening our place in the single market.
I'm reaching the point of thinking that we should have a second referendum on EU membership.
I believe it is clearly in our national interest to remain a member of the European Union.
70 years of peace in Europe, 50 years of European partnership, 29 parliamentary democracies working together with power based on a shared sovereignty far in excess of anything that any one of us could achieve individually.
Is it worthwhile coming on these demos? Do you think it makes a difference?
Absolutely. Yeah, Blair ignored the Iraq march, and I think it cost him, really. So it does make a difference.
To have another opportunity to vote again. Democracy means giving us another chance. People who have voted to leave may have changed their minds.
We have to stop it, people!
Come on!
Demonstrated today, there's 1 million people here, or more than. The will of the people is not an inflexible thing, it's a flexible thing, it changes all the time, and right now, the will of the people is that we want a second vote, or we want a revocation, and let's rethink the plans.
So we're going to find somewhere to eat and get a coffee.
Central London by protesters demanding another EU referendum. Organisers claim more than 1 million people took part.
Walk tall. Keep the faith. Go back to your villages, your towns and your cities, and you tell them, I was there, here in Parliament Square, outside the buildings that inspire parliamentary democracy across the world, fighting for our tomorrow, in peace, secure, the bitterness and bloodshed of Europe's past, buried with its history.